Hello friends of music and innovation. Welcome to my first tutorial that is available as a trailer on YouTube in English and German. Our music album Shaping the Future was produced to provide a musical and vocal experience and musical incentives in innovative thinking. The latter is meant to be the slogan of our album. In my first tutorial, I would like to deepen the two objectives that are displayed already briefly in the trailer on YouTube. In addition, I would like to highlight the character of the songs as well as the contribution to the slogan of our album. In this plan, I will build in my experience that music very often can open access to people when language alone jumps too short. Now briefly something editorial. In the head of each slide is displayed my corporate identity under which I am active as a freelancer. More information regarding this matter you can find on my webpage hjb-technologies.com. The address is posted in the header on the right hand side. HJB, by the way, stands for Hans-Jürgen Boßmeyer, and that's me. At this point we want to pick up all of those who are not yet familiar with our trailer on YouTube for this tutorial. The slide beside me is showing the front of our flyer with the cover of the CD, including the title of the album, the slogan, as well as the song titles in English and German. Let's see a hint to the medley of the trailer with short comments by me right now to get first impressions of the character of our independent songs. For this I put the slide in front and we start the music in a moment.
Current generations.
We hear the song Cheers to Creativity. Creativity is positioned as a driving force for shaping the future with innovations. This selected music style should help that the message impresses consequences better.
Come along and support that it can develop anywhere. We take it on, motion in our lives for future days. The spirit of change should never fade away.
With the song The Spirit of Change as Latin rock, mutability is sung as a prerequisite for the design of future.
Change moves around the radar for
the musical style was chosen to allow better come the character of the song to validity.
To keep pace with to follow brand new ways.
The rock and roll we hear now speaks for itself. Innovations are going to be rocked by technologies.
Rock technologies. This force makes innovative technology.
In my second tutorial, we will discuss this most valid contribution in more detail.
For technological leadership.
Mobility is life and very important for progress. This diverse knowledge will sound at the now rehearsed song.
The world is in motion and mobility in transition, virtual or electrically.
The chosen genre, rock band, and the vocal variations will bear the carol well.
Women and men are brilliant scouts. Ideas have brought about.
In the rhythm of rock tango, brainstorm is about generating ideas at the beginning of the innovation process. Music style and vocal level are driving this stormy development.
Free, produce much new. That's the key. Fascination,
Wonderful.
innovation.
Oh, that's cool.
All of the nation
Inspired full.
and we all stand together strong.
This swing brings a fascination for innovation at the outset to express. It oscillates with content from the songs on the entire album.
Business as usual. No, that's not acceptable. We start into a new beginning.
As we could hear just in the medley of music album Shaping the Future, all songs with musical styles from rock, pop and jazz are independent in terms of character, vocal interpretations and also with respect to contemporary texts. Again engages my realization that music often can pave the access to people where language alone jumping too short. That was also the impetus for the efforts, so my two passions, music and innovation, to connect and thereby highlight messages that drives shaping the future with innovations such as creativity, change, technologies, idea generation and mobility. All these elements have now accompanied both my career with BMW as in my professional activities and characterize me still. Now we show the back of our fly in order to get to know music producer and values of the album better. For this purpose I will again be speaking from behind the slide. On the right hand side of the slide we see Nikolai and me as a cross-generational team producing this CD, and on the left hand side our task allocation and some values that make up the album. Do not just talk about innovation but also produce something creative and innovative to pass on was the motto, and the result is album, trailer and the tutorials. To return to the values that we can call again music and singing experience, musical incentives in innovative thinking, intergenerational interaction and of course, what cannot be seen here, contemporary texts and a futuristic cover design. After we have heard more about the character of the songs and the background to the motivation of the music album, all are now probably at a comparable level of knowledge. Thus we can come to additional contents, namely the message portions that support the slogan to work out. As examples, we take some of our songs from the album to investigate, such as Cheers to Creativity, Mobility is Life and Fascination Innovation. The slide for this scene we put in the front and I'll be speaking from the off. Come on and let's start with the song Cheers to Creativity. In preparation we had the melody of rock ballad heard in medley. The tune was Yet So. Creativity across current generations, come along and support that it can develop anywhere. That was the melody. In the image we see some summarized messages from the lyrics that can be looked at as contributions to the slogan, namely creativity, the great power within us that constantly drives us forward. Or creativity that brings great ideas in many areas. Or creativity produces infectious enthusiasm that we need to shape the future. The song Mobility is Life was heard also in the medley, was tuned this way. The world is in motion and mobility and transition, virtual or electrically, are new ways of today. The balance of the keywords in the image of the corresponding passages of this song means mobility secures progress for the economy and society and not at all the standstill. Mobility network on water, on land and in the air leads to more climate-friendly mobility chains. And mobility has several facets, such as so locally get from A to B, spiritual meaning to remain brisk in the head, and last but not least, be socially mobile, set moving between various positions in social classes. In short, mobility is life, as the title of this song says. And now the last song, Fascination Innovation. That sounded so. Innovation, wonderful, fascination, oh that's cool, all of the nation inspired full, and we will stand together strong, that we will win, and success goes on. Here the interpretation of the text from the song Fascination Innovation with the corresponding text passages leads to the following messages. Future orientation. We need a focus on future when old paths have resigned and renewal is announced. Look over the rim brings new ideas that may lead to progress for the economy and nation to be. Team up to raise potential, because the innovation process is a common thing. When you pull on one strand, it's more likely to be in the front. Yes, dear friends of music and innovation, finally we are at the end of the tutorial in which we jointly pursued goals and drive for the cross-generational project, characters of the songs as well as support posts for the slogan of our album, Shaping the Future. Next to me we see the image of the flyer again with a link to the trailer on YouTube and the instructions how to get to the download of the music album or can buy the hardcover version. Thank you, dear participants, for your attention, and it would be very stimulating if we could reunion in my second tutorial on YouTube with the title Music as a Tool for Knowledge Transfer, or the subtitle Innovative Approach to Coaching and Teaching. At the end, I would like to wish you all the best and much success in using your innovative mindset. Goodbye.